Listen people, I'm going back to England tomorrow. I've been here for 3 months, yeah? And on one of the first days I got here, I saw this Ukrainian place, but it's hidden, right? It's in the middle of the Jewish quarter, but it doesn't exist online, right? You can't find it on Google Maps, nothing like that, okay? So basically, I'm gonna find it today, and I know how to get there because there's a mural, there's some sort of nice graffiti on the outside, okay? But we're gonna try some Ukrainian food. I know which one I'm gonna get because I had it when I was in Georgia. So this is a quick story. I was in the Georgian mountains in a place called Kazbegi, I think, and it was so cold, like -10 in the day, -17 at night. I was staying in a guest house. The owner, lovely woman, offered to cook me some traditional Georgian food, which was mainly like ginkali, khachapuri, and then obviously there was a bit of borscht, which is soup. However, it's actually Ukrainian, not Georgian. But anyway, I had it there. It was the business, mate. It was proper good. And so when I was in Ukraine a few months ago, I was looking for a place, couldn't find it, didn't have time, had to go. So I didn't have the opportunity, or better said, the privilege of eating borscht in its home country. But this is the best I've got. Krakow, Poland, border with Ukraine. So let's have a look what the borscht is like here. Oof, freezing today, boys. Yeah. Look at this, people. This is one of the squares in the Jewish quarter. Lovely stuff. This is the shortcut. One other thing, people, I will make a video about my experience in Ukraine. Although I was only there for a few days, it was some of the best days, really, of my life. It was just really incredible stuff, great experience. So I did try other food when I was there, for example, salah. I have just a random load of photos from the country, and I didn't actually make a video, which I kind of regret, but sometimes you just want to be present and not worry about filming and making, well, in my case, a bad video, but nevertheless, a video. So now we're coming in to the centre, more or less. Obviously these places will be very lively in the summer, and you should be here in the summer. But on a cold winter's day, might not be as attractive. So have a look at this road I'm on now, probably one of the main streets in Kazimierz, at least the one that leads to the most important thing, which is the circular building, where in last video I showed you the zapiekanka pizza thing, right? So this is one street that leads to the circular building. However, we're going one block more, right, and we can just see the mural on the edge of the building. So if you want to find this place, it's a little bit of a challenge, okay? So you can come on this street. If you can find this street, then you'll be able to find the mural, or go to the centre, right, where you can get the zapiekanka, and then go off the streets, try each street, and then, as I'm going to show you, look for the mural, okay? So this is it. Ulica, no, I'm not going to tell you the street. Here we have the mural, right? Don't look at the street name. So I'm recording without showing you the street name, but this is your clue. Come here and find this wall with this design on, okay? And then here we have it. Ukrainian food, okay? Some dumplings or something, but obviously on the menu. You know what, it's not even open, is it? It's not even open. Oh my god. That is absolutely tragic. Can somebody explain to me why it's not open? In the middle of the day, on a Thursday. But anyway, look, this is so sad, right? Borscht, okay? Ukrainsky, so Ukrainian borscht. Okay, now I'm going to probably cry. Yep, definitely need to find a place to cry. Listen people, that's put a massive spanner in the works. Like the system is just like clogged up right now. Brain's trying to process the information and make a decision. But look, one thing I can say is now this is on to you guys, right? It's your responsibility to come here, find the place, eat the food and tell me how it is, because I can no longer do that. It seems closed, people. Help me out. I can't let this video go down. I'm gonna make this up to you guys, yeah? So basically in Poland there's things called milk bars, okay? So this is a literal translation from Polish. However, they are basically cafes, but more like for food, you know. Obviously a normal cafe you can just like get a coffee and a croissant or something. But these places were built, or at least like they were active in the communist era, right? And obviously after the World War or whatever, people were pretty poor and like me. So basically it's a good place to get a decent amount of food for a good price, right? So obviously the food is more like meat and like soups and stuff like that. So yeah, proper nice stuff. I've not actually been to one. So yeah, shame on me. 3 months in Poland, no milk bars. But due to that Ukrainian place letting me down, this day is dedicated to milk bars, right? So that's where we're gonna go now. I think the name of the place is Daragovi. Okay, so this location is not secret. You can go there if you want. Just put Daragovi on Google Maps and you can go there. By the way, the W in Polish is like a V sound. This is going to sound a bit weird, but it's actually the perfect day for this, you know, because obviously when it's cold outside and you just really want to get in the warmth and eat some nice hot soup, well, that's it. That's what this day is. It's cold outside, it's pretty wet, so it's really perfect. It's spot on. So this is it, people. Obviously it's not like a touristic place, so if you look at it you wouldn't even know it's there. The only advertisement is that one photo of some, I don't know, meat, whatever that is, and a few potatoes. So yeah, probably like somewhere the locals go to. We've got the menu there. Let's have a look. People, that's a top result. So what we've got in here is borscht, but in Polish, or at least how she said it, it's pronounced a little bit differently. Okay, so it's obviously Polish borscht, and I'm gonna have to do some research, but it's a little bit different to Ukrainian borscht, or probably to the stuff that I tried in Georgia. But then I couldn't help myself, right? Although I ruthlessly insulted Polish pierogi because I said that kinkali from Georgia is better, which I stand by that, right? I couldn't resist and I did get myself some pierogi with meat. So they're my favourite. It's definitely better than potato. I mean, of course, like, it's alright, but with meat is just superior, mate. So yeah, this is what we've got. I asked, can I take it away? Cheeky bit of Google Translator, and we sorted it out. So I live literally like 5 minutes walk from this place. So if this is good and it only cost literally like £4 or €4 for that, for soup and for pierogi, right? This might not actually be a good day. This could be a very sad day, because if it's good for this price, which is highly likely, then I could beat myself up, right? Anyway, let's get back and have a go, see what this is like. I'm proper excited, mate. I've had breakfast and that's it, in the whole day, and that was hours and hours ago. Just behind that tree there, you can see the monument that I filmed on my last video. And then behind the monument, you've got Galeria Kazimierz. And actually I can take a shortcut, so I don't have to go there. I can go straight across this street ahead, and then I'm pretty much one more street away and that's it. So that's how it's a 5-minute walk. You know, I was going to eat in the milk bar, but when I was outside I said, oh, it's probably not that touristic, blah blah blah. Got in, fat geezer, fat English geezer in the corner, just saying, oh, effing this, and just basically swearing. I was like, yeah. Doesn't really give me the Polish vibe. It makes me feel like I'm in a fish and chip shop or something in Manchester. So yeah, that's why I decided to take away. So people, this is what we have. Sorry for the mess. I was doing pancakes last night. And you know, when you're that tired, you just can't be bothered to clean up. Yep, that happened. So people, this is the borscht, okay? To jest borscht. This is borscht. However, the Polish borscht. So I am going to inform you on what the difference is. However, that will be after I consume it, right? So that's some sort of soup, and this is the pierogi. Just to remind you guys, this was about £4 or €4. Okay, so have a look at the quantity, and this is what the milk bar is known for, right? Cheap price, a lot in terms of the quantity, and that's it. So I have a spoon, right? Let me just get a fork without falling off the kitchen top. Oh. Wow. Right, so this is it. I'm gonna basically bite into this so you can see like inside it. Okay. There you have it, people. This is pierogi with meat inside. It's like pierogi z mieszk. I can't remember what it is in Polish, but there we go. And then we've got some sort of, I think they're onions or something on the outside. You can see a few there. So people, in the main square of Krakow, you will find this, okay? And you'll probably get, because I went there on one of my first days, right? You'll probably get about this quantity, maybe less, to be fair. They're a bit bigger, but maybe less, and I'm talking about a specific place. So it might not be the same for them all, but it's definitely twice as expensive. Right, I can't remember the exact prices, but this whole thing was 20 zloty, right? €4. So 10 for the borscht and 10 for the pierogi. So you're telling me, mate, €2 for all of these? So people, top tip, and I should have known this earlier, if you're in Krakow in Poland, go to a milk bar, mate, and get yourself some pierogi like that. I also have this frozen pierogi, right? So that's also got meat inside. 10 minutes boiling them, and that's it. These are actually quite big, so I'm going to show you one right now. Look, that's the frozen size. Actually, I think they can get a bit bigger than that. It's like a lucky dip. Okay, well, more or less that's the size, but obviously they probably double in size after you've cooked them. So I don't know how much that was, but yeah, they're pretty decent, mate. If you're feeling a little bit lazy or whatever, get yourself some pierogi, whack it on, and then you're sorted. But anyway, let's talk in more eating before these bad boys go cold. Not a bad way to spend your last day in Poland, finding out something pretty new that you would have potentially been to multiple times throughout the whole 3 months you were there if you had known about it before. It's actually something that the more you eat, the more you like. Because obviously from the outside they're a bit plain, blah blah blah, a bit boring. But keep eating them, trust me. So people, that's the pierogi done, right? Probably
probably the best pierogi. Why not? Why not? I mean, obviously there's not that much difference, but now we're on to something that could be quite different to what I've previously tasted. Okay, so I just spoke to my Ukrainian acquaintance who said that Polish Borscht is like red water. That puts a lot of pressure on me, right, to stick up for Poland and their borscht. However, I have to be honest, so we're going to have a look. So people, this is it here. There's a whole polystyrene, is it a bowl, is it a cup? It's in the middle, right? So normally they've got like beetroots in and stuff like that. Wait, what? I can feel something. What the bloody hell? Bruv, what in the world? Why are there flipping kidney beans? Are they kidney beans? What sort of beans are they, mate? Since when did they have beans in? Bruv, it's like red water with flipping beans in, man. Let me find out some information. I mean, it's pretty good, right? Soup in general is pretty good, isn't it? Because it's warm, it's liquidy, it's normally tasty. Is it as good as the stuff I had in Georgia? No. Right. So I did a little bit of research. Really, borscht can vary quite a lot, okay, because it's in some Eastern European countries and Central Asian countries. Okay, so this particular one has beans in. I think normally Polish ones have more like onions, garlic, carrots and things like that in. Okay, so it's a bit more vegetable-y. Maybe Russian borscht, for example, has more potatoes in, or cabbage, for example. It says Ukrainian borscht has more mushrooms, cabbage, tomatoes and stuff like that in. So actually I don't know what I had in Georgia, what version that was, but it was top stuff. Anyway, less about the other ones, let's enjoy this Polish one. Nice one, people. That was pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie, so 100% recommended. If you're in Poland, find yourself a milk bar. It's filled me right up, pretty healthy as well. And that's it from Poland, people. Until next time, if you're watching right now, let me know in the comments, what did you think of the food? Is it something you'd like to try or not? Also, why not predict the next destination, okay? Because the travels aren't gonna stop. So yeah, where's next? Think about it. Where would I go? What do I like? Think. See you in the next one.